Ashley Stroline here with Pacers Andrew Nembhard. Andrew, obviously here for 2 games against the Spurs, made the trip over to Paris earlier this week. When you think about this experience, what are you kind of focused on? What comes to mind, and what do you see in your opponent?
Yeah, I think it's an exciting experience to compete, get out here, see the fans, play in front of these people. But at the end of the day, it's a business trip to win games. So I think we've been rolling lately, and we want to continue on that streak, for sure.
And speaking of that streak, winning 8 of 9 in 2025, so a good start to the year. What has allowed this Pacers team to find that success? Obviously kind of turning the corner there in December, but what do you guys attribute that to?
Yeah, I think we've came together more. I think we've put our individual agendas to the side, and we've really came together as a group. And I think defensively we've really grown, and that has led to our offensive growth too, pushing the ball in transition. So I think we're really connected.
And for you personally, made the comeback from your knee injury, and since then you've really helped elevate this team if you look at the stats and the way you've contributed. You mentioned defense. Tyrese obviously praising you for what you're doing on the defensive end. So what's went into that aspect of your game?
I think that's always been a part of my game. I love to compete on that side of the floor and take on those challenges. I think as a group, though, we've just been more connected and more tied together, talking more, being in the right spots, focusing on what our job is, and executing those scouts. So it's been a group collective for sure.
Does a trip like this help elevate how you guys are connected off the court? Obviously, it's about chemistry, getting to know each other, understanding each other, but is there anything special about this that can kind of elevate that even more than what you're talking about?
Most definitely. A lot of good food out here, a lot of dinners, a little wine, have some fun, hang out. That's always going to contribute to a good on-court success.
When it comes to Paris, you kind of mentioned some of the off-the-court stuff there. Is there something that's on your to-do list before you head back to Indiana?
I came here in the summer, so I kind of checked everything off, but I want to go shopping again. Other than that, I'm chilling.
Okay, well, it is Men's Fashion Week here, so you might be in luck. You might get it. Is there a certain outfit we're looking for?
Not necessarily. I kind of just pick it up on the fly, really, but I'm a simple dresser, nothing too crazy.
Okay, so nothing crazy as far as a pregame fit when you head in for the game.
Yeah, something subtle, but looks like stylish and in, but I'm not going to do nothing crazy.
Okay. And then kind of getting back to basketball, how do you prepare for a trip like this where you're obviously traveling overseas, you've got 2 games here against the same team, so what's the mindset of this team? How do you prepare?
Yeah, you kind of want to block the outside noise of the trip and everything that's going on. There's so much here to do here in the city. We kind of just want to focus on being together and winning these games and understanding the challenges that the team ahead of us presents to us and what we can do to kind of man those problems, So.
And looking at the Spurs, obviously Wemby coming here, it's kind of a home game for him. A lot of fans will be there to see him. A lot of fans there to support you guys as well. When you look at that matchup, what are you studying? What are you preparing for? How do you plan on maybe getting 2 wins before you head back?
It's a tough matchup. You can kind of do everything on the floor. It's going to be a 5-man job to guard him, but I think our pace in the game is going to really present some trouble.
And then how much fun are you having being part of the backcourt with Tyrese? I feel like you guys are a great duo and a lot of hype, a lot of moments, a lot of people talking about that on social media as well.
No doubt. I think we vibe off each other really well. I enjoy being around him. I think that our games can kind of connect on the floor. We can both score and as well as play make for each other. So the synergy's been good.
And this is a team that made it as far as the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Obviously, want to get back there and change the narrative. So how do you look at the second half of the season and as far as the goals for this team?
Yeah, I think consistency is the biggest thing for us going down the stretch. And just bringing that competitive edge in a long season.
All right, Andrew, appreciate the time. Good luck this week in Paris.
Thank you.